Hello everyone, it's Sean. I'm here today with this new road system here. Let me see if I can grab the... It's the Busch Road system. I've got the city intersection, I've got some regular roads, I've got a couple of parking lots, I have a curve, and a couple other pieces here. So I'm going to show you guys how this stuff works, the basics, and a couple of tricks I've learned. So just a second here and we'll get you moved. Alright, so here you can see I've put some down already. You can see the road over along here and the curves over here, and then I've got the parking lot over here, and you can't see the intersection I have. But I'll show you over at the end of the video, just because the tripod's mounted in a very sketchy way, could possibly do a lot of damage to cars right now. But I'm going to show you pretty much all the same stuff right along here. So before I put this parking lot in, I want to make sure I get the road where I want it. So this parking lot's down, and it actually feels, this is foam, so it's stretchy, it's flexible, it's pretty easy to manipulate. Although if you're going to try to cut this stuff, make sure you have a new, very nice and sharp X-Acto knife and a very good scissors, because the stuff can be a very big pain to deal with. So I've got some leftover road here. Let's see where. Okay, so this is sticking. Alright. And I'm pretty much going to use the rest of it here in just a moment. So I'm going to pull the rest of it off the tape here, just to make it easier. As you peel it off, you'd use it just like you use two-sided tape. Just be gentle, take your time, and you'll be alright. But I'm going to show you a little trick here to getting this ready. So first, you want to make sure that you have a nice smooth surface, free of loose dust and whatnot, otherwise this won't stick very well. And then make sure you line the road up correctly. Otherwise, it'll look kind of goofy if your road's goofed up. So we're going to line this up here. Make sure we don't have any huge gaps between the foam pieces. I like to make sure the center line's lined up, because the outside lines don't always match up. And yes, it looks kind of goofy at some points, but you know what? It doesn't always line up in real life either. So you want to lay this flat, get a nice good starting point. And then you're going to want to stretch it a little bit and just kind of manipulate it and work it a little bit to get it to do what you want. And you want to stretch it on the outside the most, and you don't want it to kink in too much. It is a pain, but you can do it, because I just did it, so I know it's possible. So we're going to have it down like this. Leave that there. I'm going to pull this up here on the inside. And what we'll do, we'll just work it down. Because it's foam, it'll condense and it'll expand a little bit. So I'll pull that up. Just kind of smooth it out. Let it slowly condense. Work out the ripples. If you ever put out a wrap on a car or a bike or a sticker on that's on something that's round, it's the same thing. You just gotta work it in there. Or if you've ever worked bubbles out of a decal, just gotta be gentle. Yeah, it's not this perfect road, but it'll work. I'm not sure if I want to put an S curve in it and have it come back this way a little bit. We'll see. Let's try that real quick, since this is a demonstration after all. So I'm going to try this left-handed here. I'll have to work that back later. There, we'll pull this up. I have not torn any of this yet, pulling on it. It seems like it's pretty good stuff, but you don't want to work it too hard. Looks like I can tug on this a little bit and fix that. And then what I'll do is I'll take my X-Acto knife here, with this old blade. I don't know if I have any new ones. I've got one left, so I'm going to work with this one. It is a dull blade, but you know what? I'll make it work. We're going to be smart about it though. Take this, this will hold it flat and level, give me something nice and rigid to use. There we go. And then just peel that back into a nice little roll. There's a nice smooth end of the road, and I've got a little roll of pavement. So there's that. Throw this off out real quick so it's not in the way. So I've got 2 intersections on here already, and I'm tempted to put in a third one, although I don't know where. Because I do have 2 more sections left for intersections. But this is as far as I'm going to go with the road right now, because I still need to find out where I'm going to put in the rest of this parking lot. Let's trim the fat off of this real quick. I'll show you a couple of the other pieces here. So obviously we have the road, which comes in about, I want to say a 3-foot section, either 2 or 3 feet. And every time you buy one of these parking lots here, like this, oh, got a little bit of glue on there. They come with one of these, which is really nice to put on the side of your road or something, or behind the business. I should have 2 of those. I do not know where my second one is. I bought one of these curves. It comes as a full 180 degrees, but you don't have to use it all. Just trim it like I showed you. Do it with the scissors if you can beforehand. And then you get an intersection, which I've used 2 pieces out of already. What's nice about this stuff is you can cut it to fit. You can trim the sidewalk, trim the stop piece. You can easily paint or spray paint on a railroad crossing sign, which I'll have to do on these. But let's see, I want to get I have my station on here. Let's move these guys quick. Now if I want to put this on the back of my station, I'll just line it up. Actually, let me adjust the camera here so you guys can see better. Bear with me a moment. Okay, hopefully this is a better vantage point for you. So I'm going to have this along here, and I'll complete the road later, which the road will just go over here. And I'm thinking about doing an overpass over the layout because there's nothing to operate here, and then this will just be a storage area. I have this here, and if I want to do that, all I have to do is peel this tape back on the corner. Just grab it with your fingernail or something, just pull it back a little bit, and once you get that started you can pull on the foam and it just comes right off. Nice and easy. And it stretches very easily, so you can actually make your parking spaces longer if you like. Just make sure that you keep it even. So I'll get this up against the tracks here good. Make sure the track is straight. I have not nailed this down yet, mind you. It's probably not going to happen for a little bit just because I have to take all the track up and pop the holes through. We'll just take this along here, set it down. This stuff is very sticky, so it'll stick to your fingers easily. Down like that. Move the station out of the way now that it's planted, and just gently run your fingers across it to smooth it out. Get it down all the way. Now if you want, I use a van trailer just because it's easy, and just kind of tamp it. That way you know everything's touching, everything's flat and level, and there you go. Put the station back down, and bam, 3 parking spaces. I'm not sure I'm going to put the other parking lot yet. I'm still thinking about putting it over in front of the power plant, and just putting the other section like this here when I finish the road. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to worry about it today, but I will run a couple of trains for you. So just hold on for a second and we'll get that going. Alright, here I got my little BLMA reefer train set up with my new SD70 Mac. Hope you guys like it. It is an expensive train. It's the brand new Genesis with 4 BLMA reefers. I do have the full 18 car set. I bought it from my guy at Southside Trains. I actually paid only a little over $12 or $13 each for these cars because I bought the bulk pack and he bought them on clearance. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy it.